DJ Durong from Hot 702.5 in Las Vegas, it's time to come together. Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 24th Annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival going down Saturday, June 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center, and it's free to the public. Catch R&B icon Tweet live on stage, plus performances by Kiss Kiss and the Squad, Darnell Alexander, Unk and the Nephews, and Las Vegas's pop princess Ray Millie. Hosted by DJ Ambeezy with Not a Boy DJ and DJ Kelly J on the ones and twos. Stop by and visit the Hot 702.5 FM live remote tent and check in with our on-air personalities. Shop the vendor marketplace, hit up the food trucks, and enjoy surprise guests throughout the night. Presented in partnership with Google, MGM Resorts International, Live You Equals You in the city of Las Vegas. Come together this Juneteenth weekend to celebrate freedom with Tweet and Rainbow Dreams. Get your e-ticket now and be entered to win one of our fabulous prizes. Visit June19LV.com. That's June19LV.com.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Caron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
I shed so many tears over the years, lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears, I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now, what's up now, what's up now from here? Oh, up now what's up now, what's up now from here? What's up now, what's up now, what's up now from here? I faced all of my fears, I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now, what's up now, what's up now from here?
What it do, Las Vegas? It's your boy, Sir Charles Tatum, back in the building at Hot 702.5 FM. The hottest station on the planet, man. The hottest station in the city, man. The hottest station is bringing you the best, man. Not only that, man, we up. And we got a special guest, man, today, man. I'm excited about it. Oh, man, got to turn it on over to my right-hand man, the one and only Bonafied. What it do, family?
Hey, better in your presence as always, man.
Listen at that.
Happy to be home.
Okay.
Hot 702.5 FM.
Yes, sir.
Vegas up now.
Right now.
And always doing things on a large level. So here we are once again with a super special guest, huh?
Yes, sir.
One of our legends.
Yeah. Talk about it.
One young legend.
Talk about it.
So yeah, we getting ready. We gonna. Oh, everything is in motion. So check this out, y'all. Without no hesitation. So known for powerful roles, setting it off with Lieutenant Bodie, who we all know from The Wire.
Straight up.
Kenny Wangler in Oz, New York Undercover, Sex in the City, Pootie Tang.
Yes, sir.
Might even seen him in Tupac, Aaliyah, Mariah Carey, or Cameron's video. Currently appearing in the new Stars iconic series, straight up.
Yeah.
BMF, man, just BMF. It is respected and loved. Let's give it up, man. A Vegas up now. Welcome to Darnell J.D. Williams.
Yes, sir. How you doing today, brother?
Welcome home.
All right. Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Man, it's a blessing, man, to be in your presence. Like my folks say all the time, man. Thank you for taking the time out to, shed light on us today, man. I'm excited, man. I mean, I've like my cousin say, man, you go back from the Oz, the Wire, so many other things, and with this role that you're playing, how did it come about? Did you have to audition, or you was just handpicked?
This one I got pretty fortunate with again because the writer of this particular, one of the writers of this particular season, Jasmine Darnell Brown, who I actually share a name with.
Okay.
He actually wrote this episode, and he had this character and idea, and he just called and didn't even ask me if I could do a Southern accent or a St. Louis accent,
Right. Okay.
or anything like that. He just believed that I could pull it off.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was comfortable. I went in, they just took a look at me and said, good call. And I just went in, had fun last year. And this year I'm going to have even more fun with the role. So please make sure y'all check it out.
Oh man, definitely, most definitely. We was watching, and I was like, man, I was telling my cousin, I'm like, it seemed like he's just being who he is in the sense, like, it's like you just being you, you know what I mean? Like you got some gangster in you for sure, and all you doing is just tapping in with that. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, well, I'm from Brick City. I'm from Newark, so
Brick City, Jersey.
I'm from out here, so I done seen some things, whether being directly involved or not. So I do draw from my environment, my family members, and things like that. I'm nowhere near as involved as my characters are, but I can always make a relation so that people can kind of see where they're coming from. It's never anything. I don't think I played well. Kenny from Oz was pretty malicious, but outside of him, I don't really play bad guys, So
I got you.
So, man, again, welcome home. It's your man, not your boy Bonafied. Man, JD, I'm a little older than you, man, but I'm definitely a fan. Like, we know where it started. The Wire, it seemed natural, man. It was a gift. I know I see the transition and the growth and different roles you played, but when you read the script for yourself, because I see how they monopolize teasing us after just watching the episode yesterday.
Yeah.
And we see where you're at. We ain't going to tell it. If they ain't watched, they got to go watch for themselves.
Right.
But we see how you set up Kingpin-ish, and it's meant for you. The role is just natural. When you read the script, man, what was your thoughts?
Well, I like, honestly, like you said, it's twisting a little bit. So I didn't know what direction it was going to go in. I just figured, like I said, I'm going to be involved. I'm going to make sure that the character has some type of importance to the story. But beyond that, I really didn't have any control over what they have my character do. But like they pretty much, without giving away too much, they're going to let me off the leash. So, and that's how it's going to go.
You built for this. You built for this. We know you built for this. And then I don't know typecast. You just really, Lieutenant Bodie.
No, facts.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it definitely looked like you in pocket, you comfortable. And I like when a person's set up to win. Just throw the oop and I'ma dunk it. So
for sure, yeah. And like I said, I gotta give not just the writer, but that whole crew, all of them out there, from the producers, showrunners, down to even Fifth. It was like you said, it was all kind of tailored to where I could walk in, and there's a couple of veteran actors in there, but it's pretty much relatively a young cast.
Yes.
So, for me to come in and be able to, be one of those other anchors, it felt good to me. And I'm pretty sure that, they got something out of it. And yeah, it's good work. I think it's going to be good work for sure.
Most definitely. Being where you are now in your career, would you change anything? Would you go back and
your
change
younger
anything?
self?
Yeah,
man.
your younger self. Would you tell how they say, what would you tell your younger self these days versus like where you at now? Would you go back and tell yourself something? Would you change anything about your process and everything you've been through?
Realistically, when I think about that question, I get scared because you might change one thing and then change everything.
Facts.
So You know, if anything, I tell myself, like, if I could really time travel, I tell myself to make certain type of bets.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
bet on certain sports things. Maybe do that, but I wouldn't tell myself not to go nowhere, not to do anything that I did. You know, no, I probably wouldn't try to give myself too much advice because I think I navigated stuff, you know, pretty well with what I had. You know, I didn't end up at no freak offs. You know, so
Look,
I'm
see, he
straight.
beat me to it. He beat me to it. Next question.
Oh man, that's
Nah,
No,
say that then.
that was one of the questions
Yeah.
we had for you.
No, Vegas love nothing
nah, I mean,
but
look,
love.
and it's funny that Cat started that because, like, as innocuous as it might have sounded at first, when he say, like, you know, Puff and people like Puff, that you gotta tell them no. It's certain people you have to tell no. Like, straight up. It's no being cute about it. It's no maybe I talk to you later. No left on red. It's some people you just have to tell no. So
that's it.
And you know, when you come in the industry as a young person, you know, you get tested sometimes, but sometimes you just gotta know when you don't go in that kitchen. It's gonna be too hot in that kitchen anyway. Just don't go over there. Period.
Man, when that spirit hits you, you gotta stand up. Because when you stand down, you gonna bend over. Straight up, man. And we commend you. We just honor you and just want to acknowledge you. Also behind the scenes, man, you was talking about the young actors. We see you working with them, teaching them, which is a lot of stuff that don't get talked about, you know. As well as they now know you in BMF and all. Man, you got a history, man.
No, fast.
Super videos you've been in, from Aaliyah to Tupac, Mariah Carey, to name a few, Cameron, New York Undercover. Come on now. Sopranos. Man, what's been one of the pivotal, you know, acting moments for you in your character, in your life so far up to this point? Because I know you've played some big roles.
Yeah, I mean, well, like you said, you named a lot of them. Like I think it goes back to my training, specifically Arts High School. You know, 4 years of, you know, studying, you know, acting and its history and getting to play around and pretend with my classmates for 4 years. By the time I got out of school, it was on top of what my natural gift, it was sharpened, you know. I went to competitions and won trophies. You know, I could improv out of nowhere. I knew how to write. I wanted to be a director. So it was like when I got on sets, it was like I was still youthful, but I had a certain level of maturity and understanding that could kind of push me through. And that gave me more time to focus on what I was doing with my characters. And so then on top of that, me having that competitive spirit, plus, you know, doing what I was doing, I formed a momentum to just be consistent. Yes. So it's kind of like I'm always on that kind of breakthrough thing, but I don't break through, so to speak, but I continue to work, you know?
I feel you.
So, and I appreciate being in that spot, because that means that I'm not finished. You know, I didn't get my 15 minutes yet, you know?
Say that.
So
15.
I'm with it.
So, it's safe to say that this is what you want to do. You knew you wanted to be an actor.
I mean, well, it goes into the blessing thing too. I wanted to be either a lawyer or a geneticist. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
But I just kind of got pushed. You know, when you notice signs, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of go with it. I did my first commercial on my birthday, you know, and even that day in itself, it was all of these other signs that was swirling around in that day. And then I ended up calling things that I was going to do. Yo, JD, when we going to see you on the cover? Give me 3 months. Boom. 3 months, I'm on it. When you going to when you going to end up on a series? Give me 6 months. Boom. I'm on a series. So now I'm like thinking in my brain, like, oh,
wow,
this is a plan. So
I got you.
Just don't mess up your side.
Right.
And you'll be good. You know? So that's all I've been doing, is just trying to just keep up my end of the bargain, you know, and be where I need to be when I need to be there.
That's big, because I mean, everybody's story is always inspiring. I love hearing people's story, how it started, the times you wanted to give up, but you didn't, and you finally got your big break. And like you say, I ain't got my 15 minutes yet. I've been doing radio for over 6 years, interviewed plenty of celebrities. Excited about this interview also with you because it's like it's a fresh face, but it's not a fresh face. It's like an artist like Larry June. He's blown up, about him, but he hasn't hit that pinnacle yet to where you can't reach him. You are still here with us, with people. You know what I mean? You're still down here with the people. And that's one thing I like about you. How you carry yourself. Like me holding this conversation with you is going totally different from what I thought it would be like, because I have to see your point of view from not seeing you on TV. You see what I'm saying? Like all these different roles you play. Now I hear you talk, intelligent, smart, know what you want. You know what I mean? And it's big, and it's inspiring at the same time.
Come on.
Thank you. Well, like I said, I don't think if I didn't have this of me, I wouldn't be able to give this to the characters. The characters, I'm pretty talkative, as you can see, and they don't really write lines like that super long for my characters. So I have to condense, whatever I want to give to the characters, I have to put it into that little bit of space. And, I'm really proud that a lot of people see it. They be like, oh, this character is not that deep, but they see something more in the character, which is why I don't ever feel like, oh, I'm getting typecast or something, because I do little changes to each character. This one not as funny as that one. This one is not as angry as that one. This one cares about his grandma. You know what I'm saying? It's little things that I tweak so that they not all the same, because that's all it is. Just little nuances. But yeah, man, that's how it goes. And I think, like I said, that's what also gets me in the next type of roles. Like people are like, oh, we don't need a typical gangster. We just need somebody that might be threatening or might not be threatening. We don't know. He's just some little light-skinned, wild-looking kid. I don't know. Get him. So
intelligent gangster.
Something. It's always got to be something. Like the night of. I barely speak about that, but it's like my character was just a dude walking down the street. Now, how you perceive him in your head is up to the audience. Like, they'd be like, oh, it was just some black kid that didn't have a do-rag on, ain't have a cap on. He was just a black dude, a kid walking down the street, and he just started talking smack to some Indian kid. But that can be classified any kind of way. But like I said, I'm just glad that I get a chance to do these little degrees of characters until, like I said, when that time come where it's just turned all the way up, and I'm like, oh, he's just playing a cop right here, or he's just playing somebody's dad right here, or ends up on Disney Channel playing somebody's pop, or crazy uncle or something like that, So that's where I'm trying to get to,
Nah, you ain't trying. You way past trying. You actually doing it, man. No, for real. The examples there. I wanted to ask, we want to know, and we keep it 100. We want to know, man, who was there for you when it wasn't easy?
I mean, I got to give it up to my parents, my mom and my dad. Even when they couldn't be there, their spirit was with me all the time. And my whole family, really. I got a big family, and everybody's very, supportive. We see each other all the time. We had the cookouts and the spades games, and so that's another thing. I don't just draw from myself. I draw from all of these other people that I grew up around. So I got a lot of perspective. So my family was always there to support me. Number one. I had a couple of great teachers that, put me on, drama teachers, and school teachers. But, my high school drama teacher, she's actually literally introduced me to my agency. And then inside the agency, there's been several, actors that I work with on The Wire that we always, check in on each other. We support each other. Me, Andre Royal, Hassan Johnson, Trey Chaney. I mean, it's too many to name. Like we kind of always look at each other and touch base. Even like a bunch of I was the young kid on Oz, and even sometimes I get to talk to, some of the OGs that helped raise me on Oz. You know what I'm saying? So So it's I think I get a lot of support, from a lot of different places. But yeah, man, like, and then it also goes to the thing where, like, the way that this job goes, I mean, unless you at a certain status where people just always offering you jobs, you always got to have some type of fortitude. You got to have some type of belief in yourself, some type of, consistency. So, yeah. And there's people that always push you and say, yo, don't worry, something's going to come, or here, I'm doing this job. You come over here, or, so, it's a lot everywhere. Like I said, I think that, I met a lot of good people, but my family and a couple of other people that I've worked with in the industry, starting from Oz all the way to The Wire, all the way to Saints and Sinners. I can call people and talk to them if I need to. Shout out to Clifton Powell. He's like uncle to me, and I don't even think he knows how important he is to me. So, so it's a lot of that going around.
That's a blessing. At the end of the day, to even have a job, you know what I mean? We were talking about the music industry and how if you play an instrument, you will always have a job. You know what I mean? If you're playing the drums, the keys, whatever it may be. And to me, it's a blessing. And I'm gonna say it again because you still being called on. You see what I'm saying? You still being called on. And that's a blessing, man. And I'm happy for you on that. And just want the good energy, man, to rub off this way, and anybody else that's striving. Don't give up. You know what I mean? Keep on going. It's going to be some dark days. Every day ain't going to be easy. You know what I mean? But if this is what you want, I just keep on going, man. Don't give up. And that's the type of inspiration that your story brings. Don't give up. Keep going. Because if we didn't have this sit down, people wouldn't know. They wouldn't know your story unless you tell it. They just going to think everything peaches and cream, and they going to think that you Jay Pusher. You know what I mean?
Right.
Straight
right.
up.
Non-human.
Yeah.
Don't have emotions or ain't going through nothing, or pick and choose what you want to do. Because you spoke on something as Cuzzo, Sir Charles was speaking, it made me also reflect for you is, without saying, you speaking on your integrity too, because we know about this game.
Facts.
We know about this business. So when you got some integrity about yourself, it's a little more challenging, but the rewards are sweeter. That's why you are who you are, and you've done what you've done and going to continue.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I believe in taking if you have to, take the long way around. It's obviously there's value in the journey. If you can make the journey, it's gonna be value in it. So I think that, and that counts for a lot. And that's what. And I'm the type of person that I am. I'm pretty blessed. So it matters. I kind of need to get smacked up to the head to appreciate something. You know what I'm saying? Like, God gives me so much that I don't mind giving it to somebody else.
Yeah.
When I should be like, no, like, keep that, like, you worked hard for that. Like, that's the last one you're ever going to get. But sometimes you have to be that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And or at least to know when you need to be that way. But yeah, it's just the thing, man. Sometimes you acknowledge your blessings, you appreciate them. But yeah, like you said, sometimes people, it's called programming for a reason. A lot of times people don't recognize you for who you are. I hate to say this. Sometimes I be thinking about it. Just one of my little acting exercises. Like, you never think about people like Michael Jackson using the bathroom. Like, that's a hard thought to have, So like, you kind of go with what what's most common, what you used to seeing, what you used to thinking about the person. So, like, that's why when we see celebrities trip and fall, people be like, it's a big deal because they're not supposed to fall. You're not supposed to make a mistake.
Right.
So yeah, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, I'm always I got enough family and people around me that definitely keep me grounded. Like, I don't never have to worry about feeling like I'm too big for my britches. But at the same time, they also tell me to recognize who I am. You know, they say, look, you could be humble, but don't be too humble sometimes,
right.
you know, which
say,
I think I am sometimes, but
yeah, what they say,
yeah,
you could be a fool, but don't be a damn fool. You know what I mean?
all day,
and
all the time, man.
It's crazy. We say we call it triple A's: acknowledge, appreciate, and accept. And you had said acknowledge and appreciate. I say if you say the other A, we really really on to something. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're definitely in the building, man. Time go by so fast when we having fun. You know, I appreciate the time that you spent with us today. And man, you ever come to the city of Las Vegas, man, tap in. We got you. Show you where the catfish at. Show you where the know everything. We got you for sure. We natives born and raised here in the city of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely reach out to y'all, man. Don't be surprised before the end of the year, but I want to thank y'all for having me on. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank Chanel for setting this up. And yeah, man, next time we can get together, let's make sure we do.
Hey, and you know we ain't letting you out of here with finding out what's next. You know what I'm saying? Where else? And as well as drop your social, anything information you want them to have to stay on top of what you got going. But what's next? And drop all that info for us.
For sure. I know that I'm gonna forget because sometimes I got a couple of indie films that's coming out. I don't know when, I don't know where. They just sneak up on me sometimes, and I'll be like, "Damn, I did that." But I know I got a couple of indie films coming out. City of God, Number One with a Bullet. There's a couple of those floating around. I always like to work with independent filmmakers and people that I know that's going to be doing something in the next 10 years. You know, big and so I love doing that, you know, and meeting them. Obviously you can catch me on BMF right now, season 4, going crazy.
Yes, sir.
If you want to, and like I said, I definitely I'm trying to remember. I know I got some other stuff floating out there, but you can catch me if you want to join my socials. It's JD Williams Virtually on Instagram and JD Williams ENT on X Twitter. And yeah, man, I'm here. I'm going to keep working, y'all. I'm looking for my next TV show. You know, I need a whole show. I want 20. I want to do a sitcom, really. So I'm calling it. I'm trying to get up on a nice sitcom, about 22 episodes and kick it.
Look at that. It's coming.
Speak it into existence.
Yes, factual.
Yes, sir.
We got you. Like he said, man, you touching Vegas. This your second home away from home on any and every level. We got you. Thank you, man, and appreciate everything you've done for the culture.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Once again, thank y'all for having me. Appreciate you.
Man, blessings. We'll definitely be tuned in, man. Make sure you guys follow up, man. Appreciate you, man. God bless you. Keep on going. We watching. Man, great timing, perfect timing, man. You know, great interview, man. We definitely gonna dive into that, but we definitely got some great music right here from a veteran right here in the city of Las Vegas, man. She's one of the ones that we call one of the ones, and it's the one and only Misfit with Limelight right here on Vegas Up Now. Let's get it.
Here, you're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Misty, how do you feel about the female competition?
There is no competition.
I told y'all, I'ma step off this throne this one last time though. We ain't gonna address this ever again. When you bitches got it all wrong. I'm supposed to be who hated on. When I drop ratchet, they blasted it, that's their favorite song. I gave you passes with my name, which y'all was speaking on. If I pull up tripping and set it off, y'all gon' say I'm wrong. But y'all just pushing my buttons like they go ding dong. Back and forth, what I ain't gon' do, this ain't ping pong. I'm too grown to be arguing over the internet. We should be too busy if neither has made $1 million yet. So I'm ignoring you bum bitches from here on out. Y'all ain't hard to find when this Vegas blade is your whereabouts. Y'all selling pussy, I'm selling music, y'all selling hate. Y'all kinda cool, but I'm queening bitch, so you can't relate. My fans love me, they waiting on me to air it out. M's on my schedule, only appointments cared about. Y'all teaming up, y'all gon' need an army to tear me down. Keep playing with me, y'all ain't gon' make it another round. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. Niggas acting feminine, they want me funkin' with they women friends. But while they beefing, I'm eating this, bringing dinner in. Same niggas that big me up like she did that. Be the same niggas that see me up and be big mad. I ain't jumping through no hoops, no shucking and jiving. All I'm do free, tell me the fee, I'ma make the deposit. I'm still queening, name a bitch with the same buzz. Can't mention bitches unless you mention them afterwards. They was popping, was rapping, was getting attention. And now they whacking, even acts can't get them a mention. I fell back and let them act like they played my position. There's no comp, no cap, I be laughing and listening. Bunch of enemies, anything to be industry. Got them clout chasing, they making names off my energy. I see the motive, that sensitive shit the reason. That's a suicide mission, cause I'm queening all season. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. Yeah. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. Hey man, keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. I've been on this throne so long, man. It done turned into a rocking chair.
Right on Vegas.
I ain't gonna address this shit no more, man.
We going up, we coming out hot, man.
Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight.
If you would like to be the artist highlight of our show every Saturday, tap in. You know, for a small fee, we will make sure that you will be the only artist that you won't have to compete with anybody else.
Right.
You will have the limelight all to yourself.
Advertising costs, huh?
For every 300 to 400 people that's watching, they will know about you that day, for sure. So hit us up.
Right. I'm gonna correct them. I got them for the thousands.
For the thousands. You're right.
Look.
You're absolutely right.
Look.
For the thousands of people.
Come on, man.
For the whole world, Craig.
Man.
The whole world.
Hot 702.5 FM.
Yes, sir.
2.5 verified listeners, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say a black-owned station, man.
Yes, sir.
It really is just a human-owned station. How about that?
Facts.
Misfit. Yeah. Look at that. Run that. Misfit, we love her, man. That song give me chills. We had to run that back, give her
Classic.
her props, man.
Classic.
Like he said, tap in. It ain't about paying a fee. It's about investing in yourself. Help us help you. Pay your way. It ain't pay to play. You know what I mean? This ain't free. So you want to be heard. You want to be spotlighted. You want to be in the limelight. Man, tell us what your budget is. We have some already price lists, but you know, let's see what you're working with, man.
Yes, sir.
It's about striving artists, huh?
Yes, sir. Got to keep on.
What about that interview, man?
Man, dope guy, dope energy. Definitely superseded my expectations of who he is, who I thought he was gonna be. You know, and we got to stop doing that. You know, at least. Well, I didn't stereotype. You know,
he said we, y'all. Come on, speak for yourself responsibly.
I'm speaking for myself responsibly. But you know, he really superseded my expectations. Great, down to earth type of person. and genuine. You could tell he got good energy. You know, that TV show and how he played on roles, it will make you really think that this motherfucker is really rough around the edges like that.
But you got to go check out all of us, man. Go check out the rest of the stuff that he's in. We didn't get to it. We'll get him back on here. 2002 was a huge year for him. That's when he really took off, had multiple projects, movies, series, all that going at the same time.
Yeah.
But again, shout out Darnell J.D. Williams, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all watch him this Friday and every Friday on Stars. You know, BMF.
Yes, sir.
Now back to...
Like he about to run off with the plug.
No, look, he finna... Man, they set him up to win. 50 a genius, man. Stringing us along.
Yeah, he do that.
And for us that... And you guys out there, our community, we thank you, man. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Right now, whatever platform you're on, we hope YouTube, Hot 702.5 or Vegas Up Now.
Yes, sir.
Give us some feedback. We genuine. Tell us what works and what doesn't. You know what I mean? And who you want to see and hear.
Yeah.
You know, and I say that to say, man, we got some loyal people that been tapping in, man.
We do. Shouts out to Michi Alexander.
Look at that.
Taylor Weeze.
Come on, man.
King Sanitized Services. You know, we got to mention our girls because they definitely every Saturday. Every Saturday. For years.
Look at that.
For years.
Look at that. So we was going to get into something that go right in hand with the song we played and the guests we have.
Facts.
You know, the young brother got over 20 plus years in the business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And 50 picked him.
Yeah.
That means something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Stick to your guns. Stick to what you do, man. Find your rhythm. And it don't matter who's supporting you. I go by these 4 F's. Whether it's friends, family, fans, or a following.
Straight up.
You don't have to be in the business industry, but just treat it genuinely, man. And I'd say when it comes to business, man, when you're not being supported the way you think you should be or you feel, or it ain't reciprocated, man, don't be bitter. Man, do something different. Don't do the same thing what everybody's doing. So here, what we're going to talk about, man, is that support, what that really looked like. We just had a celebrity guest.
Facts.
We just shouted out a celebrity, indie, local, female artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? We up here with positive, productive, all our energy. I mean, a huge platform, Hot 702.5 FM.
Yes, sir.
We got our own Vegas Up Now. And it's disappointing. We talked about this. Man, it hurts when that's where the anger comes from us with black men. It hurts when we're not getting supported the way we support people.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But instead of getting mad, we just said we gonna still give love. You know what I mean? That can't, just because you ain't giving us love, that can't stop us from showing you love.
Yeah, what you denying us, we were eventually gonna get anyways. You know what I mean? And it's sad, but then in the same way, I'm trying to use it as motivation, and I'm glad that my eyes are open enough to see what it is. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm serious. Once you identify it, it's easy. You know what I mean? I just hope that the people that's you know, just say it, you know, that's not supporting, realize that you are a hater. No, you have to really sit back and check yourself like, damn, why am I really hating on this dude?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that take energy to do something to actually hate. I mean, we talked about that too.
Yeah.
It's perspective.
But if you're not supporting, you sabotaging too, though, in the same way.
That's a perspective. You know what I mean? Some of us look at like, I don't want that energy around or nowhere near me anyway.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And some of us look at as we don't know what they going through, or maybe they was told something or whatever third hand, which again, we too grown for that stuff. But whatever the stories or excuses, I'm not no analyzer, and I ain't got no time to be spinning trying. What I can do is be what I want to see. And so I want support. So I'm not going to stop. You know what I mean? For me in the culture in the city of Vegas, really as far as outward focus, about 2016, 2018 for sure.
Yeah.
Out there covering, showing people off, social media wise, platforms for them. And we said it hurts. So right now, wherever you at, it only take a moment to push that like button.
That's it.
It only you watching, you taking the time to see what we up to. If you don't even like what we talking about, man, I'd rather you say that in the comments.
No,
say, man, y'all suck, or man, do this, or what about this idea? Man, come on, man.
Say good job.
Absolutely, man.
Say anything.
We know you watching.
Facts. No, that's real.
You know what I mean? But what can we do? Charles, what you think? What can we do? We ain't talking about what ain't working.
Man,
what can we do that's going to work to actually bring this community? And now we talking about Vegas. Bring this city, bring our culture, music, entertainment, business. Bring us together as a family.
Start doing things in the community.
Look at that.
Even if it's once a month. I brought it up, Shazam party, get us a dope artist, a couple of them, and, play their music and everybody Shazam it. It counts as different points on streams. It's different ways to do it. We can all get us a table,
look at that.
Get flyers, get our codes, and we tell everybody we're gonna be on Owens and whatever it may be.
That boy genius.
Block party, whatever, selling hot dogs, chips, sodas, playing music. It's just something to get the people involved, because the community, Vegas will bag things up. They will, but we got to have something to do. As far as the community, there's nothing to do. There is things to do, but then as far as the entertainment business here in the city of Las Vegas,
well, so much. It's saturated. Not only saturated, you got the casinos and the strip done really took over with our professional teams, bringing attraction here. And something that I'm blessed to be a part of, man. Shout out Creation for Cause and my PEA team, man. With our community, we got to find our niche. Whatever it is you do, find your niche, man. We can't be all over the place trying to have everybody. If you know your demographics is 20 to 35 and it's mostly females, then do things that's going to attract them females, whatever, or in that age demographics. What it is, it's a difference, y'all, in doing business and running a business.
It really is.
And a lot of us out here do business, but running a business comes with schedules, planning, follow through. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Treating people right.
Come on.
What was we talking about? Good karma, bad karma?
Ooh, come on.
We're doing something good, and guess what? I'm expecting something good to come back.
Look at that.
It's just almost like, if you do something bad, some people have a conscience. They don't care about it, but eventually when it do come back and hit them, they're like, oh man, I forgot I did do this. Right. So karma do come back. But when you are doing this thing premeditatedly to do good, man, expect something back. Not saying that you're in it for that. You know what I mean? But expect to just know that if you're thinking nothing's going to happen, it's going to happen. Just because you're not doing it so the public can see it and things like that, don't expect to get blessed publicly if you're not doing it publicly. Right. If you're doing it publicly, you're going to get blessed publicly. If you're doing it in secret, you're going to get blessed in secret. That's just how it works. But either way it goes, you're still going to get blessed.
Look at that.
You see what I'm saying? So, I try my best to just do what's right in every situation. No, I don't give change to every person that asks. You know what I mean? But I will.
Man, there's growth from every situation. Even with that, it ain't about giving the change, man, because we know we out here in Vegas and everywhere. Yeah. What they going to really do with that change? Okay, we see they're alcoholic, they smell alcohol. Like, I take them right in the store. I'll buy you something sometimes before I put put money in your pocket. I'm a actually get you what you need. Oh, can you give me money for something to drink? What you want to drink?
No, for real.
In life, man, we keep on living. You're going to grow. Growth is essential and empowering. And we got to live. The glass is half full always for all of us, y'all. It's not half empty. Right. Everybody's in action, and it's about the deeper cut. What's next for you? What's the next level? I made 100,000 this year, man. How much? Let's double that up next year.
Yes, sir.
Or I opened my first business. I got my first career job, and I'm starting at the bottom. What's next? I want to be the supervisor.
No,
you know what I mean?
Real.
It's anything is possible. And just on GP, man, shout out to family, man. Deli got beats. I see you, family, man. We've been trying to link family reunion coming up next month in Seattle. Man, y'all go follow Deli got beats, certified music producer, beat maker from Seattle, moved to Vegas. How about that?
How about it?
You know, so
And, you know,
supporting each other, huh?
That's it.
What does support look like?
And just to add a little bit more onto that, start with yourself. I'm starting with me.
Ooh.
I'm starting with me on how I think, how I perceive things. I'm not going to no longer put energy into who's not doing this, who's not doing what.
Man.
At the end of the day, I'm going to go harder, and eventually you're gonna see me.
Come on. Now
You're going to see me on TV.
my cousin.
You're going to see me on
claim
TV.
it.
You are.
Claim
And when
it.
you do, just know the price ain't the same.
Yesterday's price.
It's not. You may not be able to get an interview with me.
But cousin, they already see you on TV. They're seeing you on TV right now.
You're absolutely
And
right.
I promise, some of these people in social media are making more money than what you see on the regular TV.
Facts.
Get your business up, man. Level up, man. Vegas up now, not next, huh? Right now. Hot 702.5 FM, special day. We having it our way.
Yes,
Sir
sir.
Charles Tatum, Bonafied 100. Thank y'all, man, for tapping in wherever you tapping in, man. Please, we need that feedback, comment, like,
sir.
subscribe, do it all.
Yeah, why not us?
Hey.
At the end of the day, because
Hey.
this is the power that people have to understand is
Get
that
it.
we make these songs go platinum. We make these shows go viral. We make these videos go viral by sharing them. Do me a favor and turn us on to some of your friends. Send this to some of your people and be like, hey man, this is a great show, and I see them blowing up in the next year or so. You know what I mean? Use your good discernment, your good eye, and scout us out and spread it. It's like cancer, man. We got to spread this thing, man.
Right.
We ain't going nowhere. We just getting started, man.
Really,
So it's only up from here. Shouts out to the station. Always holding us down, always putting us in a position to win. Preparation is key.
yes, it is.
It is key. Shouts out to Big Cousin Bone, man. Can't thank you enough. I can say this, anytime, but why not on air? You know what I mean? Appreciate you for being you, understanding, growing with me, being side to side with this thing, having my back like I got your back. Shouts out to E again, man. Being a friend, a mentor, a sister, a queen,
Come on.
all in one.
Come on.
Shouts out to Javon for sharing.
Hey.
For sharing, letting her be Karen.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm just I'm full of gratitude.
What are you looking forward to with our platform? What are you most excited about and looking forward to?
To be honest with you, is when the whole city know about us, man. I'm just excited about the growth, the growth.
See, you hear him,
and
you hear him. This is perspective, y'all,
Yeah.
and this is where we differ.
And
You heard what he said.
when, because it's gonna happen.
Right.
I'm just I'm excited about us. When it's happening now. Just I'm gonna pass it back.
Okay, so
I'ma
do the
pass
whole
it
city
back.
know about Dizzy Wright?
No.
Do the whole city know about Dizzy Wright?
No, they don't.
Okay, then. And I just threw him out. Do the whole city know about Landlord?
No.
Okay, so I don't get into comparing or nothing, but what I do is claim what I claim.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So what I'm excited about, because you thinking too small, the city's a wrap, and even a lot of big stars, their city don't support them until they really own.
All right.
So what I'm looking forward to is, and I'm most excited about, is the build, the journey.
Okay.
And along the way, because already in a few months, we've had some celebrity guests, some powerful topics.
Thanks.
I mean, E has filled in and stepped up like she was the celebrity.
I am a
What
celebrity.
I mean?
You
Hey,
better
speak
ask
on it.
somebody
Come
about it.
She
on.
really is.
Talk about it.
I am fine as he
Talk-
crease.
Man, tell them how blessed the situation is, though, man, on that glass half full process.
My glass is full. I don't know where.
Hey, no.
I sipping it automatically refills itself. Listen, you said you mentioned Dizzy Wright earlier, and you know, listen, I know Charles might feel some type of way about me saying this, but listen, I on my memories today on Facebook, a picture from when you did an interview that he said you didn't do popped up.
Right.
I feel some type of way about
that.
Man,
let's talk. Hold on, we got 2 minutes. I need to hear about this.
I feel some type of way about that.
Go ahead, please.
So real quick, so this dude, he came in, right? Did an interview, did drops, very nice. You know, Dizzy Wright.
Yeah.
Came in.
Come on.
Got on the internets and said that he ain't never come here.
Yeah.
Hey, so little Cuzzo never told Big Cuzzo this.
Listen,
little
as if this interview did
we kept it moving.
No, this is the most important interview now.
So when we talk about real Vegas artists, we talk about Vegas artists for real ones that really come represent, show real love all the time, not just when it's convenient for them.
No fact.
And I want to tell y'all something real quick because that we gave that too much conversation. Happy Father's Day to y'all.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Happy Father's Day to y'all for being kings and doing what you can to take care of the shorties. And Charles had his shorty up in here last week.
Right.
A really smart, intelligent kid.
Great
And I mean, I know we old, so we like they be 22. We be like, this kid here, he probably think he grown, but whatever.
Right.
Just handsome, really good, like solid kid. And congratulations to you, Sir Charles, for being able to look at him and being like, yo, this kid's dope.
Yeah.
Because I could tell in your eyes that you was like, no, this kid's dope. Like,
man.
So that's a good feeling. And shout out to y'all for stepping up, making it happen, and continue to make it happen. Whether when you become grandparents,
right.
that that's a whole different journey too.
Yes, it is.
And shout out to you guys for just being upstanding men. And it is Men's Health Awareness Month, and whether y'all attacking your mental health, your physical health, all of those things, keep doing that, and keep yourselves alive. We need you.
Sure.
I'm over 62 hours now in my fast.
Listen to that.
Somebody's man, I didn't even know. I'm actually just cleaning my whole system, flushing and resetting. So I'm just only.
So are you not eating certain things?
No, fasting. And
like you hungry right now?
No, I'm excited. I'm
hungry. I had breakfast.
Are you hungry right now?
Hey, it's a mental thing, and then I'm gonna do two days of juice and fruits and vegetables. A particular one. We'll talk about that.
I think that the fasting is good at some points, but I think when you get to a certain age, fasting is different.
No,
it's
always good to flush your system.
I think you should. I think what you're doing is good. 62 hours is a long time.
Well, it was 24 hours I was gonna do, and after
you just
the
kept
25th hour, and so I was like, hey, if you can at least do 24 hours. So I'm cool. Everybody got to do what works for them, but it's confirmation that you're saying it's men's health awareness,
right?
And I chose this month to do this.
That's good. That's good. Keep doing whatever is important for you to do a cleanse for your body, and y'all keep out being great. You guys did a great interview.
Thank
Shout out to JD, and we appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Look at that. Happy Father's Day, gentlemen.
Yeah, great energy, great dude, great all that. Happy Father's Day. See you guys next week.
Yes.
We out. Peace.
Church.
Shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? What's up now from here? Up now. Now what's up now? What's up now from here? What's up now? What's up now from here? I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? What's up now from here?